Happy Monday, everyone. It's Jonathan, and we're back with another 91-day Business Spotlight Live. And today, this morning, I'm thrilled to have with me Julian from Local Tree Service Marketing. We're going to promote and talk about Julian and his business. If you guys have been paying attention, you know, every day we're going live with 2 to 3 amazing businesses and helping you understand who they are and promote them. Julian, welcome. Thank you for taking time on this Monday morning. Tell us a little bit about yourself, and more importantly, in this case, let's learn a little bit about tree service marketing and how you add value to the lives of your clients.
Hey, thanks, Jonathan. I appreciate this opportunity. And I just want to give a shout out to Whitebeard. You guys have done such a great job, even with the work that you're doing for us. We love you guys. We do SEO and copy writing as well as content generation. But when we find somebody good like you guys, we always pick you up and start working with people like you. So you've done a great job. And I recommend anyone who sees this, definitely give them a try. Give them a try. They really have helped our business a lot.
Thank you, Julian.
You got it, man. You got it. So, hey, listen, the bottom line is that we wanted to find an area where we thought we could add a lot of value. And for the last couple of years, we've been working with tree service companies specifically and exclusively. And what we found was there were a couple of specific areas strategically that we started to work with tree services on. That was something that they had never really been able to do. And that is in the winter times. Most tree service companies in the winter times, they experience a lull in business. So if you're a tree service company, you know what I'm talking about. You know that wintertime comes. If you're further north, I mean, you're chopping firewood and shutting down the business. If you're down south, you know that homeowners are just not thinking about that stuff during November, December, and January, and usually in February. Things pick back up again in March when everybody starts thinking about their yards. But during that time, we've come up with a variety of ways to get folks busy again. And with all of our clients, we've had great success so far, 100%, and we're batting 100, you know, and we've been able to engage homeowners and generate anywhere from 1 and sometimes 4 estimates a day for tree service companies, which has been, one of the things that we've been super thankful for is we're literally changing the way these businesses operate from a skeleton crew in the wintertime to actually making profits. And that's been really exciting to see us be able to really implement that successfully and see the results and see business owners, super happy. So that's one kind of area that makes us a little bit different. But in general, yeah, we focus on tree service marketing companies, arborists, tree care, tree healthcare, those kinds of companies. That's what we specialize in. And we are a company that will help you build your brand and generate a lead generating machine that consistently is bringing in leads and phone calls instead of having to rely on third-party companies. You know, all the ones out there where you're paying money to, and they're giving those leads to 10, sometimes more companies. And, you're getting a lot of spam leads. You're having to fight with them over that. Why not have a system that you own that's around your brand that's generating, phone calls on a daily basis for you? And that's what we do. We help them get them set up, and we become a real partner instead of a vendor, Jonathan. And that's really been the key to our success, is to allow these folks to have the opportunity to have partners that come in that care about their business, care about their revenues, care about their profitability, meeting with them on a regular basis to say, hey, we spent this amount of money and this is the amount of money that we made. So we actually have a return on investment. For every $1 that we put in, we made $6. Every $1 that we put in this month, we made $12. Looking at these things and making sure as a business owner, you're not stressed out about, I'm spending all this money on advertising and what am I getting for it? And that's really has been, our focus at Local Tree Service Marketing.
Well, I love how you focus on return on investment and making sure you're bringing value to those clients. And certainly you're right, especially with tree service marketing. I can imagine it being a bit more seasonal. How do you keep the crews busy? And what a huge value as a business owner that would have if you could help me keep my crews busy. That means I can keep my crews, on, and they're not going to maybe take a job somewhere else, as well as it's just good for my business and my community as well. So that's fantastic. Tell us a little bit, how did you get into the digital marketing world, Julian, and what caused you to decide this to be a cause that you really wanted to get in and serve others in?
Well, it's an interesting story, but I actually had a genetics company back in the day that was focused on Alzheimer's. And we were one of the first to hire Google when they had an agency internally called Google Engage. We hired them. We spent a tremendous amount of money and made very little back. And so I was frustrated because here I had hired Google, their own internal agency, to do our advertising. I'd hired an SEO company. I saw the things that they were doing, but we weren't getting a lot of results. And I decided that I wanted to teach myself internet marketing, as it was called back in the day. And 2006, I buckled down and said, hey, I'm going to start learning this stuff. And by 2008, I was going to conferences and training myself up there. And 2009, I was helping companies at MIT and at Harvard and BU and a few other places in the Boston area raise capital. And I was teaching them about user acquisition, customer acquisition, sales online, everything that I had learned through all the challenges that I went through and I grew from. And they would turn around and say, hey, can you help us out? You know how to do all this. You helped us raise money, so here's some money to start up online marketing for us. So we incorporated in 2010, and from that point on, we had a wide variety of home service businesses, technology companies, and SaaS organizations, doctors, lawyers, that whole realm of folks that need help with acquiring new clients, customers, and patients. And that led down the road to an understanding that we were good at a lot of things, but we wanted to be great in one specific area. And a good friend of ours purchased a tree service company and brought it to us and asked us to dig in and specialize in the area. And we said, yeah, that's what we'd love to do. We'd love to get really good at this for him, specialize in it. And that's when local tree service marketing was formed at that point. So that's kind of the long journey over about 14 years. But we have a lot of experience. I think actually we counted it up. We have about 40 years of experience between all of our team members in digital marketing, which is a lot.
That is amazing. Well, and obviously shows in the results you're generating. Julian, if a tree service company is listening in right now and they're like, I really need some help. It's, as we're recording this and going live, it's just January 22, and maybe they're looking at February and going, man, we could use some help. We don't want to go through this again next year. How do they get in touch with you? What's the best way for them to reach out and connect with you, Julian?
Well, on our website, we actually have a way that they can book a time that's convenient for themselves. So if they just go to localtreeservicemarketing.com, you'll see on there an opportunity for someone just to click in to book a discovery call with us. And at that point, what we'll do is we'll go through a real short meeting where they can kind of tell us what they want to accomplish, the goals, and where they're at. We can explain to them what are the basics that we do. And it's a great way for them to discover if we're a good fit for them and if they're a good fit for us. So we go through that. So that's really the best way, is localtreeservicemarketing.com. If they want to have a phone call and a quick chat, my phone number is on the website as well, and they can always reach out to us there.
Fantastic. Well, Julian, I so appreciate you joining us this morning, sharing about your business. And as someone who's worked with Julian, I know him, I can speak to his character and what he does. If you're a tree service company and you're looking for options when it comes to your digital marketing, do yourself a favor and reach out and at least have a conversation with Julian and his team and find out how they can serve you. Julian, thank you again for your time. We thank everybody that's joining us on this live and on the replay. Thank you, guys. Make it a great day. And a reminder, if you're an entrepreneur, a digital agency, and you'd like to promote your business for 15 minutes, reach out in the comments, let me know, and I'll get you on. We're doing 130 of these sessions over the 91 days. We're already in the 80s, and we're booked out through next week. So get in soon. With that, make it a great day, Julian. Have a blessed day, my friend, and we will talk to you this weekend.
All right, man. Talk to you soon.
Bye-bye.